Thought for the day, Emily.
Hey! There she is. The incredible shrinking woman. Incredible shrinking. Losing weight.
Good thing I got here on time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Shoot, I wasn't prepared. All I can say is that, you know, lately, I was just on the phone with my daughter right now. And, you know, like, I moved into this new place, and since I've been there, like, my family hasn't come to visit me, you know? And so I called my daughter, and I already know how they get, but I'm like, hey, do you think 1 year you guys can come spend Christmas or Thanksgiving with me, you know? And so she does her thing. Well, it's Aaliyah's birthday, it's Gabby's birthday, and all this stuff, you know? And I got hurt. So I'm like, bye. I hung up. And then I started thinking about it, and I realized that I was being my mom, you know? And so on the way to work today, yesterday I called her, and she didn't answer my phone, and my phone call, and I was like, oh, she's thinking that I'm acting like my mom right now. And so I called her, and she answered, and you know, like, I told her, I just want to spend quality time, like in-person time. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't talk to her. But I told her, like, I long to be connected in person with you, you know? And she's like, Mom, I know, I'm sorry. But what I want to get at is that, you know, like, through Homeboys and through, you know, my recovery and everything, you know, I'm so blessed because that child, you know, I left her all her life and didn't come into her life until she was in her 20s, you know? And sometimes, you know, I get this attitude of like, you know, you owe me, you know, or like, you know, like I'm all better now. And I forget sometimes the things that I've done and the things that I've created, you know, and that it takes time, you know, even though it's been 10 years, it still takes time, you know. I did 22 years of damage, you know, but at the same time, I have such a beautiful daughter. I have such a beautiful family, and they love me and they adore me and I adore them, you know. But I just want to share with you, especially, you know, you people that are still working on, you know, reuniting yourself with your kids and stuff. It does get easier, but it still is hard. But you can't give up, you know, because 10 years later, I still am mending the brokenness that I created in my addiction. But I don't give up. And you know what, like I said, I have a beautiful family. She apologized to me. She's like, Mom, maybe we could go a week before Christmas and we'll have our own Christmas. And I'm grateful for that, you know? And I'm grateful that instead of holding resentments and stuff, that we could still come back together and work it out. And I learned the communication skills through being here and being with all you guys and hearing the stories that so many women go through struggles with, you know, returning yourselves to your kids and stuff. Like, I just want to let you know that it does get better. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily.